fast time so no see omoti ejome ebusia good morning.
Good morning.
Nyanko padu. Me ni dey na wuyi.
Yeah. Adoma.
Edio. Dey go backstage. Wei paka wei. Akwa to be here wei. Enti to weni mu hoye. Nyame adom me hoye pa. Ye wi e be kwa akoto aso. Ye be sere we TV zuye na akwa. Wei ala. And me ati said insuo no ebi to wabobo.
Oh enso toy. Enra I think say me pon adwuma me ko me dru asokwa na eje mu gu me so na enya asem keto me drive kra me hu hwe. Ba ye ko yenim kakra bia na ate preko pe.
Yeah,
Anto be brisa.
Me want to talk it to
me ho kwa de me ko fie na ehwa we
antokra. Okay.
Kwesi na nkofo yi.
Nkofo.
O ampa o masemeti black star for.
O my day.
Say asala ampa o masemeti.
Oh Debbie, what I want to see in the Black Stars, I've not seen it yet. It's the fact that there's a sheer lack of performance and it goes be a banner doesn't give them the credibility of team there is more to it than 3 goals and 5 goals no motion. You need a solid team. So bobo now we share the tactical approach of the players and how they correlate and relate to each other. Then they can say no, you have a solid team. Now we there, share goals there. What goes there? Every win is a win. Every win is a win. So bobo no, one bobo no. At the end of the day, and you win our pay. So yeah, that's fine. We give them the credit for that. But I think that there are tougher days ahead of us. We are in Kitwem. We could share Brazil more. We could share Germany more. We could share Portugal more. You can't use this team to go and score Portugal and Brazil. Almost say a cranam. Sometime Mekai was it 2006 or yani USA. That was 2010. Yani USA match be your ball draw. That game was obvious that we had a team on a bubble. Even if we had lost crana. And then yes, because you say they would team on a bubble. No. But in this case, Koshia Obina said, we shall 5 million. Still now you are not performing. You are not performing. It's number 7. I've not seen it yet. Maybe as time goes on mobile, maybe Kakaka Kasawi in the back. And Baba Mwana a few months ago they were crucified or Toadwa and then Wabajina president. And now we know president Papano. I'm more first second. I said, and I still maintain that also second. Because number one, I said this and I still maintain my position. The criteria was the fact coach non qualified. That's all presenter also better show you.
Yeah.
Presenter at least 1 year crown or say why you go for 5 years. That's number 1 criteria. Number 2, your crown, also your university degree. Number 3, your crown, also to sources. These are the criteria such as to. And I say, what about the family arbitra? Not Sammy and saying, then what's my point being here? It is how bound almost for coach, not to non qualified, yet they brought him in. So that's my first point of disagreement. Something in the buy. Then secondly, of course, I'm gonna be this Ghana, anything can happen, I'm not baby. Now, Okoye compare for me a best man at the AFCON. We also saw it, you are. We also a best man performance. Oh, AFCON. You like I said, you're Sakino. In Japan saying, and then you don't have a transit. They put you on the top.
Why? Exactly. Why exactly 5?
One more match 5.
5 and 3 and because for me as Kosipa ka was in
yes post presenters ne dey omo no wo ye niam basa no mo tu ogu so wo say wo ye papa na e refi niam no
any papa commentators o message that praise no because minim say Ghana for David o message dey na tem goalkeeper
go Ghana goalkeeper
hun say Ghana no ye dey na tem enya na say goalkeeper na enu wa bem
babe blasters for no dia me pasa me catch up say omo tirimu ye omo de bebre a ene ma omo edru be bia na omo performance no kofom onso omo hye 5 ye ni ade ye bo omo abaso omo hye 3 ye ni ade ye bo omo abaso ntubo se na ama enidie na wo utie ko no bebre a afi na
say night way me tam basa meka
Exaggeration katana si daily graphic truth and accuracy every day and una e yade say anope na I don't know which Rua Dominic Ayini Attorney General Nufoni and I did no say alleged 39.46 million Ghana cedis diversion. Edu Wine and wife arrested. deal was on state cyber defense software. And no you read Dubai and then sama aba beto dwa no social media man for tro ma boso pa obi a no de bibia hye ne mpasse o se emi so menye kakra o mpasse and that challenge na enkoso e social media no monsem na kata yi abom amane anope special court to fight galamsey in the offing and they say court bi nam kwan so e ba eno no ya seti esi wo se e ba be fight galamsey eno no monsem se betumi aboa magalamsey ni nkofo eja na se ebu ma be mu ana emre ene nkrabia na ebetre. Free sanitary pad interventions. Government pledges to source from local producers. And also so a pada yadeba cheche maya ewo secondary schools and as schools are hold one watch say wo pese local industries are ewo maimu na nkabesa pad near to me akwache bi ema na ye party time Ghana crash Madagascar 3-0. Asama Kwesi empty nini. Yasi akashi omo. Kwesi wamsi say also.
Yeah, them say Black Stars they them say ya carry. So again, my position is clear. Say we'll commend them. At least every win is a win. Body and your performance na dey share. And your obo gidi na dey share. Obo 60% ball possession. The opponent 40% ball possession. Now 40% you know. What they buy, we be know that share could be no win the game. The win is a win. So Bob Abaso. I feel quite a big story.
You're quite.
Maybe kind. I'm say the name combinate do no. Yeah, a problem with Ghana. It's our for a month. What to be the combinate do no. A month. South combinate do they have a problem with Ghana. I know you know where I'm coming from. Combinate do something. Combinate do something. We do combinate do one.
JB Kahu. Okay.
Now, Papa, we National Signals Bureau from our boss and the NPP. Your money $7 million. Say, on fan Kokra and your ma, a yes cyber security, a boy cyber security combine. Say, Bia, we pursue we are Ghana data. If you pursue the Masabasa, we are Ghana, you bring your science intelligence, your software, and on Tombra. And their money scar, so on Tombra. And I'm pamper, this kind of good bank accounting. And this kind of good bank accounting. No, set it up on one private company and the account. And no trees can. Ghana Sika, we are Ghana Sika. Or trees can go on one ne private company Sika. Now, according to Attorney General, no. Combinate do shall say, what kind of day what to talk across the world, and yet Ghana, the world. Ghana acquired 27. Ghana acquired 27. Then be some send a nipper back. A dime 27. What they get them? And what they end up with them? 27. 27. And okay, 1. Maybe Abuche dia so enko. Yes, okay, Kabuma almost about 72 houses across the world. And Ghana across the world, no UK, US, UK, Canada, and Buma 72.
The best way I say, do at some modana. Mount Buya and Nisika for in our same boom. Say, I may my bonisicania, Manin Buya at time for so getting what didn't anymore. Which was
a serious matter. Is it not a serious matter? It's no Cassay. Attorney General, Dominica Yeni, Papa no, or Sasa Cassay. Or you go for I swear, yeah, Cassie, you million or yeah. Now, Friday, another wife for so, Angela Ajeboati. One also walk up, you couldn't of Shabuchi the bike to be on a chin or airport to one coffee and a chin airport to her. The wife, so Quacosano, or quite a chin account. So, okay, young, because one who couldn't decide dream, you know, because a cannibal or her, being a call account to me the other day. It was for a year combined do us a media. You won't be a canon. And this is a man, and I'm not sure, in fact, until I say we buy, no beer crunch in the dinda.
I have former National
Signal. The ban, no. I remember some of Charles Dubois.
Charles, yeah.
One also so corruption say ya, so but Kaya.
And time crown so now.
And a Pamono, exactly, no deputy finance minister.
Family affair.
Member Sembeco. What member Sembeco. But member it's here for acting your manners. Said this is the issue we are dealing with. And you see, for me, I always see that one of the things I am a catch one, but I'm a catch up. Say change of government. A sanama way in a change of government. Sometimes for me, it's good. Because imagine since 2020, na papa so all decide dreaming. MPP ni BA, not the Attorney General, not Iyoko, not CID. Nobody saw this man doing this thing. And I said, it took only a change of government to come and discover this thing. It's when the change of government today, 8 years no so there, so to me because you see what if I cha now we say and we as one idea no na tell you catch and say we yen nkituam
o say afei na
o say we yen nkituam o say we yen nkituam na nkituam and we yen nkituam boni na kese
so mbe prosecute ni so ya asem
mama kase me mom there this is the information Attorney General Diaba I don't pay the lawyer say issue statement. It's a very laughable statement because statement you couldn't tell us whether or not to say Sikano Odiana and the person now so whether the right is being abused or not in a myself media necessary Sikano Odi and as windy lawyers didn't interest anymore. But a quick one my catcher and I'm catching of mom baby because you are still no pony by 7 years in prosecution. Say do I won't go there by 7 years in prosecution. A year that there by 6 years 5 years in prosecution in the way Ebiana no kwa kwesa nti omo bose no munya botransa da some no kwa say prosecuting jail na dia na mutimi abose. Now this is Ghana, they are politicians, we know them, but the information number or chine binko we go fetch na kwa de na some foolish case with the besio
eno de ebeye ebeye because any omobodi yeah, to be a prosecutor
for 7 years.
What 7 years. And now me can story be so no power NSS boss. Here Attorney General say or no so krano o he ne maybe ghost names be e beba ba ye ne ade na o he sene o sikotua MPB sikasenka on katakata asem so yes any ade a wo nyina wo meka wo
the Attorney General ho ya pa asem no na go so bo MPD
also more revelations to come.
Sano man me Samu man no Kwesi Paka Wilson MB for Oyerepa TV no bobidin
one more o say na revelations neba nti me problem ne say edi no aye bobo no ye be che wo mo na emra ye wo mo so adwuma na. That is Ghana for you. Asemo aye Kenya ora for mani abre no omobobo di ni ade kenken kwa enkosi bebia yet Ghana ha enko bebia sa na beye na me de ma mehwe ye fa no nto nchen na mehwe special court ya wo se wo mo ebeti ama galamsefo ya ti bebre omo na we galamse ya ti bebre nipa bebre ni ye ti wo mo kosi sen yet Ghana ha a tiny ni be the Aisha why you say why one so ba Ghana ha e ko si say ye de ne ko say
no buy you you deporting and I said deporting him. How do you know so back to Ghana?
How do you know?
Okay.
Na obia
this is Ghana. How do you know so Ghana?
Yes, obia ba be di bone ente say wa be di dwiri mo ente say wo man mu. Yes, ye deport no eno de ye wokọ no wasan ba no mase gya ne se wonko ye ntimi anya ne hwe ye nte se galamse fo bebre no aya che wo mo o masem akwa akosi se afa ne ye se ko se sika asa ko ti court foforo se galamse fo court ne ye ba ebeti aba be di galamse fo nsem well ye ready ebe kwa akosi nti afa se e na sanitary pass no so ho asem na ban ne nye wahye ho bonkra ne bebre ho no mo ntimi nko school because of sebi ne menses ba na ye ferry aye issues bebre nti aban no wa pledge a wo hwe na oni su ntentem na say ya che bosome miensa no ba ye de but no de nke ya de a otimi start ne ntem anke bebo
abwa yan fa the chronicle the wakata entwa so na wotwa owura edubu ahin mfoni na edam nsanifa so yi na owura Dominic Ayini ono so mfoni na edam mensa benkusa Attorney General na o cyber defense systems case edubu ahin is a high flight risk. AG Ayini directs Iyoko to release and re-arrest him. Yes, a road do boy no or be a obetu ejane. You can't be a flight risk obetu ejane to quiet. Now re-arrest and release and re-arrest.
You down as attribute.
You down as attribute.
You do get to for can say hey and
yes attribute.
Oh okay, yeah frustrated. Okay, tell me wasem any asem kese anope chronicle aba ho amane anope na se han so no wotwa owura Emmanuel Ama Kofibua MPL science so natural and mineral and natural resources minister Newfoni lands and natural resources minister Newfoni Ediaba ono say Amabo asks 6.2 billion Ghana cedis worth of excavators imported for what? Yedibe 2 galamsey
of course.
You know, now we minority leader so Enfoni Ediaba say prosecution of opponents outside courtroom is very distasteful. Minority leader so na kasa himself say enkofa ejomu ye ebu omatan e wa abonten yen for mu enko asendibia anaso opponent omko opposition e MPP fo yasem na abaye kanti omo asem na bigidi say ono so e kan o chese sade no e bon kra enya de a eye adepa ye quotation so e wa Jude 122 if ya
Jude 122 na sise na me nkosho
amesa se o so na Kwesi be hwe quotation
Matia ba ko bi wo soro ha me ni je ho pa 700,000 Ghanaians a ye be fa wo mo e petroleum hub yes me ni je ho employment ne de e basa no aya na ye because ne no dodo na adwumasem ayeden ti se yetumi be fa Ghana for 7,000 there na chese e ya sempa na em se edubo ahede no ya bubomu a na galamse die ya ye ka excavators ya ye ka ho asem se 6.2 billion ho sika ye de akofa galamse excavators e de ba krom ha no obi ka se bia omo de beyi akwan no kore akwan de bi beyi na mom dodo na no memetimi agase galamse ho adwuma galamse ho adwuma na dodo na ye de ba be because excavators dodo sa ye de be dey omo yi akwan no so omo excavators omo de adwuma ho enti yese pie bi ba hwan so kra no wode ba enti me de me gitum sei ana me gidi sei galamse nsem no aban no nani abre so galamse obetu afiri aban a wabakọ aban a wote so sisi ana nso seteria no me de I believe say Chief Justice so fire ka no galamse no ye ni ho adwene so ya na ye beye enti no packers asemo na yewra afenwoma ken onsusu kasa ne dosho onsa wo kasa bebira edru bebi a nipa mfa wasem nya asemo shase free ose wo makowia 10,000 Ghana bi wo makoyesi ene wo makofa jewelries bi ene fa hikosi he afede de odi eduro ne se ye bonkrofo henya ewa abonten abra ye mfa wo nkokọ se worafo na ye omadwuma omo ye adwuma ne wie ye no ene omo betre Ghana fo se adwuma ye kokoye ye no nipa asimesi nipa obenti nipa wei ena yehu se ne ho ayede akoka edwemu enti onya abotre ebi a wo mo ka ho asem wie a ye be kukuru wo mo de akokọ se ya wo mo afa wo mo ankokọ to a ehwo ne yeso ye be hu asem a ye be ka kire orafo no
Kwesi
let me continue from where you ended. Afia Broni so tiasese these are matters of national concern Ghana for ye nyina pese ye hu ne ekoso is Attorney General we kwa if ya mo bia henya ho Attorney General is helping us to understand the gravity of the case. Opposite a TSS situation in Ghana, a woman in we need cases are dealing. So, my dear Ghana for Korea Becase. O my dear, no one for could you come to idea, almost so much German for. And this Attorney General be Jabonting. No, and of course, on my Attorney General, I gather the evidence. I'm sorry, the court. Obi no am if your court is necessary. If you ever just obey me, but my cousin Marini. In the Attorney General be Jina or your press conference, no or catch say based on the evidence, you know. Or if I just say be prosecute a young kofona Bobo Dina. What is wrong with that? The Afia Broni should know. Say that Attorney General is only helping Ghanaians appreciate the gravity of the matter. No one just saw ye the day about and on no boom one. No, that's a question. No boom one. No bomb dia on American young. Said no bomb dia on Canada too. na ye fa ni nhwe attorney general or the court not the evidence court na say ye a judge for no edituma no me jeli nipa do it no on to nyabuche and in the case of Adesinge and I'm saying say it was not true that 10,000 was missing. It's not true. Attorney general can't WhatsApp. A CCTV cameras no it wasn't true and now can in WhatsApp. So I'll drop it. But now you can't hear Bible verse here. Me Assemblies of God in now it's unfortunate, sir. Come do boy here. Assemblies of God in.
Okay.
In fact, or quite sorry with or in fact or you're dicking. Oh, the general superintendent of Assemblies of God, sorry.
Wow. Mudikin to
exactly. Me Assemblies in unapologetic Assemblies of God member. I'm expecting the general superintendent of the Assemblies of God, Reverend Steve Wanga. Or any decade, not sorry, Cedar Mountains. Say Assembly should issue a statement and dissociate itself from Papawi. Because there are videos of him, preaching was right there. There are videos of Kobene Dubois, preaching was right there. These are the people who save the body of Christ. Omama Nyamisum, a man for church Nyamisum, who a dick was ready, a tunk of fofo. And in one of his preaching, corruption about seize the opportunity near the day. The mess the general superintendent, so we shall Assemblies of God in me share on culture reverend. Say Bayan Assemblies as a church because people are ridiculing the church now.
Seriously.
And not just Assemblies of God, but the whole entire body of Christ. So called Catholic, so called Roman. I saw it's a best. So on yes, man. Quotation no say quotation me shall answer papa. But Jude 1 verse 22 say, be merciful to those who doubt. And one we say one they say.
Let's just say
be merciful to those who doubt.
Who doubt.
And what that's a very short
one year one ye bibi ni no. Na Nyankopon hu mobro emra wo mo so. Se metiase yi dia.
It is a woody near papa ya ye ndia and Nyame hu mobro mba so.
What I say.
Sana quotation.
Quotation we no for
exactly.
Enti se wo nyi asaba attorney general no e kan ni dia Nyame hu mobro.
Nyame hu mobro so that's what they exactly. People are doubting. People are doubting the Attorney General Ekan. And a quotation they catch up said.
So we need
and we know
so we a propaganda.
Exactly.
And this for by no person. It is a woman who would feel no. We need this say do boahe. Bonnie a woman we didn't know. We need this with dear. Yami who.
What once someone
says support to be proven guilty no say
of course but are you saying that Attorney General we trying to papa so I use therefore suggesting that
they saying there yes even if you are showing panel say why there na until support to be proven say why no nyame hu yin na mobo
the make MPP full soldiers me say moment defend papa
okay
because the kind of one accounting them with their cabin with their 92.3 75.9 100.4 it's moment defending omo nyedi na omo hwe na court na baye exactly
ye kata na si na me fa happy birthday ma ora Daniel Boama Duku Kwesi ya papa na yadamfo Mr. Boama Duku
oh yes former headmaster
enti happy birthday to
happy birthday
happy birthday to Daniel Boama Duku former headmaster our Greek in Zima secondary school Boama Duku happy birthday to Yankopon show nontin enim show efri Ma Gladys any Jerin any Jedida am say busuani nyina na aka bom mo show happy birthday o say Yankopon show yenso so yete yechire bi me ne Kwesi paka wo se yete yechire say daddy Yankopon show nontin enim show to owura Daniel Boama Duku happy birthday to you so and am the birthday ni bi so Regina Brago sister Regina Brago who St Anthony's Parish wo buokum St Anthony's Anthony Parish Bokum A-line happy birthday to you sister Regina Brago if Mama Catherine and I say for happy birthday Emma if you will be ana Kwesi who ni bi okay and ya fan kata ni si na Afia Broni for Ghana to say and to so me read na 94
aba eba OBT dwumadie so de duri eye Ghana te sei wo man no ekosen ekoyie anase enkoyie na ene ensem ahodo ya efri emfimfini mantem titiriu ene ebura asebu kwa mankese mensi no mu eba no eno nkomo ene ye kwa kodie na anopei nananom ene omanfo ya wonom ewo ebura techi ye no ewo ebura asebu kwa mankese mensi ni mo eno omani abre ya wonom ekase womo asem nyina yetiawa womo so omo bisa wamampenyi John Dramani Mahama wamampenyi dada Nando Danko Kufodo kane mampenyi John Ajekum Kufo ene amampanyimfo a womo aba kwanyina se womo de womo nka Ghana ho ana esanse womo atoaba emfie bebre nie nanso sene ye cheche adoma chede no womo de womo nya bi enkrofo kwa ya yeyi ma womo ensuo suku adan a yesi ede ma omanfo ewo emiamia hodo no womo de obakro ne so a wono enibi na womo aka ho asem a so aban abakọ enya de a womo nya bie na no na womo ankasa womo hyeda apeda ya wono ede asiesie kuro no so na no eti no womo hyeda edwukwan no so a wono de anhwea ne ade akọ katakata potholes bi ne ade na ewo womo kwan so sanse womo kiremu a womo aka akira aban emfi wom ti na wose womo asore na wono etu anamo etesa na no echi so no womo so womo de adesrede e ma aban a wote so ne se aban fa nani emmehwe eye ebura tetifo womo nso asoeye na wo mesiesie kuro no ema wo mutitiriu ene wo akwan afei suku adan ahodo a wono mu hia no aban emra na wo mehwe eni hudwuma emfama wo mo na yama ne bofo na na akwabena mankata ye wodi kan wono ene kopiem wo ho a woni omanfo yi ekotwetwe nkomo na wo mu di omo akosem etudwa ye ne na bekọ akodi nkomo na emom ye nkotie adehye no wo mo num nsem ene wo mo akosem a wo mo de to aban no enim.
Yesra ban do mo hwe he kuro so ya da fonyi wo de tufo mu pan ko bo hu ye kuro ni osmonte nsuta kuro ye nya bebi ampo nyina ye nya bi nti yesra ban do mo modin no mba ye bibi mfa he kuro na ye hene na wo mu ye nanan na nkasa wa ahye nipim o de ye mputudwuma nti yesra ban do mo boa na na ma wo kuro ma mo nya kwan wo nya he kuro na ye kuro so ya kra bo hwe na ye kuro ya to ada ho ache aye kuro dada ya ache nti ye pede nya kuro no so tumpon because kuro ya obaya na abrodu nkompole eden olba eso mata no ti enyi boafo nti yesra ban do mbobo he
jibe de nde empanyimfo etumetu anama na abada oba bobo he na wabohwe he hawa ye wo mo oya abotetia no odikanon da mesima ye kan he town rules yeguda he na na no oya na okoje ama na prepare nyina na ahemfo oya na kwaminsa na odinisi na yeguda yerehwe with down planning committee yere oya town rules kakra yesterday aban so he nfin obo he na he obaji mu bebre ewie no dama ye ban he
ye bisade ye dokwa ban ko enso ye ho hwe na mum yenya ye ho he na prepe ena na begechi oye nana kwamisa otodo ebien no ho ama ye hu de ampa ye ku no oye development sisi akar kwan a mpenfu gigi akwan tutum anka ode ye ho adwuma nyinara ayabasa na nanom na fi ho asoma komtifo ne so yan oman ye gin ahoden ye de boa ma sisi a mahunu ya ye gotes nom na ade a ye wie ye gudo sisi anka ye hia machine e botwaro so mana na ye de ni na akọ cancer so obobo he a wa mo he a yimle na nanom we sum na ade na obeyala sisi ano ade ohia hen ide on ye gudo na mo ohia hen pa ye school some since the dainara school ni tetia nti ye school na nanom de asase bi wa me yekesiesie do a woden ho nkata ina kwa cancer a ye hwe de cancer fo obaba ba ehemwa aban ba ba ehemwa na nanom ama ya ta ase de wosese amo egbo keshira na wosoyaw ti ya su egudo ya bo ye keshiri de wobutuma asoya ti egudo yo de
school mo fama ko abedum ko mo fama nkitu na abobo ya ba de nam kwan school ndu ha na mo wa inside mo botumo yo bi mpo wa cheche afọ mo acheche mo family ade kaka nkan mpemfo wo bin se ho ho den yenya mpo ho akodu nko school do be nya teme na man ka do kan fuze me family wonam kwan wo ben mo susue nti be sa ban le na ba ro papa baby man na man ka do mo hwa wa do da odin nkra ten ne ko cancer le din brain obo modia na se dan krok na be mo baba mpo a on kan tell so botum aya emre na nam botum ashat wo din kan po o de gina ado be yen so so gba na le ya isha asna le ya omno nya ya tena sa na school no hia na afie so ya kwana ya kana asama na new site abetete nkofo ba no ba yenya grade da obotum ayi kwa to new site na me ya basa ba o cancel de o mo na dimrense so meyi on fa ma ya no so on kan ya din biara oba ya manfa wa ba kan wo abetete ya
ndase ayam dode yo hina ye na ozin yi mo ye na okoja me pepe awo adwun sonko omda se abrochi no tintin adwun bia oye sonko ono aka nde se awo and start bibia obi an ntumi ye den ombo nti da na okoja ama na ahemfo aye okruma no ye committee oman na ya de bibi ye start bibi kakra na starter na aban so bosoma na ochere azin ekowe peye nti mafutu ya mzema ahemfo o abra na no kwa bi na de wankasa wonye bibi online na won kan mum no start bibi ya no aba no bosoma aya na onye din bebre nti asam kakra abebeja nya ahemfo na za onye pa no ye school tete yamda ya ke chika ko school dama na okoja ma pepe na ne committee members na omano aka bom ya hwere asase bi ya dodo ya no nkrata na ekodu council for da ya trend council for ma ya approve na ya start bibi na abano so iden we boso nti problem se no so doso me mesa ba na ketesa also onye djuma ye nti ya bo ye to say the investors anade ya won sa so have bebre ya botum ezai djuma nti yet to say the investors botum aba na we bobo ndu mama ye kromafo na won so wetum ma ye bibi e ma teti afane tempe fe teti fa na tempe fe so na o man no so na afane tempe fe
ya kwa man so na ye ne nana kwabena mankata ya wodi kan akodi nkobo na wetwa kuro ne so mfoni akire ye sane omanfo no e ka se wo musuku sabunye wo makwan enye no nana woteme nka me mo ache no pei
majodo ni beba imanto
me jide se wapom boko
ya ko na du ye pa mo wa tu ni
nyame adome nso mi gina me nan so na yenhwe ebura tetifo o masebo o moka yehu videos ni bia akwan no mehu se na nakora agusu a wo ye se ne o mo bo na na abaso no na mepese wo twa kuro ni mu mfoni etre me ne mahwefo afi wo mo suku dan se ne wo mo ka se enye no di hu nkomo kakra na yentie
aban janwa ni ko an ko se
hello nana nana utemenka jina yiye mame na mse bebi a wo no okasa no ye ntini yiye etwetwesi enti pe bebi foforo jina na ye nte wo nka yiye nana do phone na to speaker so a na we ye free ho na wo de ato no makọ se be ye bete wo nka aha fe de ete wo nka ye tie o
okay na ma se mo fa jam ni ma se fa ma wana wo se Oyerepa TV in the and the page na ya ka approach da teti oda pa ho ifi na rasa ereba esa edufa abo ko pe enedu teti da ba so teti kuma ereba to ba ba dunya kuma se ho na junction ewo in people in the hospital teti junction da ona am kori owo ahina owo da ti se o ti hen ofan okotiama of president how to do da boni they can ho na me ade de tapping ewo na kowi opata ho ajel pro ya ka eti kuna waka eti kuna that's the what by action na ina onam duba inde adisa woti wolu side iko ye ko but that and wolu side ho akope aban na aidama aban wa tu ewo no the idi I actually na put them on breakfast I also do the program all the stuff for there all can happen one about that ban together on na na and I know a kuma over tomorrow so I dama e fan so that the plan you should do that's a plan in fact no to akolebelu aya okaka you know this there are 2 months ago and was say the worry na akwa no onye kota wode portala na de gama fanan aya wo the one was there you know investment akata way on a way throughout the school on agenda warrior in our university you go pay well you would have done you cross the world for was that you can that kind of money now that's the money now what's in bar I brought it in our actually don't worry now how our this is school then before school one bar at the highway from 5 years, 6 years, the water water. But I have the bar. I bet after 1 month, we'll chat that day. Why do that? And another one, I'm a there. What about Bessie? And down one. I bet they are in the number dying. What you? You know, wonder or you fight. What's up there? Abanada. His Excellency John Mahama was now a busy brand. That is it, you can't every bar over this area. I have never felt this magic of the soup. Okay, what happened? What was said? I'm not much of was then. And I'll be Jim Kenya, how was that? What did you say? What was there? Was it? Relocation accident, really fine. What about that?
Na mami mremu wa ha sei sabi omo ka se wo mo atwen asenka aban abako nyina obeboa wo mo no yemi sese to de bia yese Muhammad so anko pepo no so apepo no kra betumi aba Muhammad nchen nananum ene omanfo ya won mo kro ne so no wo mo ankasa so de wo mo akosema twero wo mo nkrata de akoma bia MC anase emrahye bedwani o ho no mo a wenfi wo mo ana
boy maka I'm a man to pop your hero. I hope in a bit of me. I'm a very poor Charlie Bella. And the one Maraman didn't make. I am Kaba. That Yako. Which now was all. I am just. But that young one abandoned the bear. Yes, he does different food. All the chocolate. Yakwaba. Now, what was that with my entire morning?
What to be enti de ekosue yi ekwan a yasase a yeyi anamo hodo a ekosue eye nana nkasa ni sika anase empanyifo bi eka ho a won
kabe na akotia ma orepe ayo ahin ewa abadeti ono sika nana no ye tukwa
Nana mame fa wonsi na minim se yaka ne se ya aba ne se ye no aban a wote so yi bete na anamo bi e wose otufa ho no watumi aye medase anopai
baso medase broni
abusiafo nana eye kwabena mankata ye wodi kan ene ne kwadi nkomo no abra tetifo wono mo asem wo mo kyese aban aneglete wo mo enya aban we nko a dodo abanyina nti no ohene owo kro ne so no ankasa asase a wo tu nana mo na wo hwe ni musese aban we ebeba beso nasene a empire wo mo bo eno no abusia Ghana tesen enie medi ede nana Afia Broni papa bi me sorry na kyese me nua piesie ladi at the health and lifestyle eba betwa yeso.
Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the station that makes me feel so happy. Hey, Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the number one. Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the station that makes me feel so happy. Hey, Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the number one. Oyerepa TV. Makes me feel so happy. Hey, Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the number one. Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the station that makes me feel so happy. Hey, Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the number one.
Tuesday, call Afia and Kuyebembe Yabulika, Menganye Fe, Yadi Health and Lifestyle Ebro, Medi Edi PSC Ladi. Na enne enye desa fi say yewo 1 week ewo yenim girls 1 week no ti nyame bo a ye nyina ye behia ewo ho. Na in the meantime no topic na ye be discuss ye be dwen ho developing critical thinking lifestyle. Say bi wo dwen a o dwen na poso a isisi so wo ne kwan so na etimi aboa wo bra ehiamu aha nti no ho asem no ye ne Councillor Collins Bonsu CEO ewo PDF College in Ebedinko. Councillor, good morning.
Good morning, peace.
Yeah, that's a critical thinking mood where the mood just a wow, your councillor. Now with me, actually, I surrender all. But Jenny, now actually, what is critical thinking?
Yeah, the Unyanko as I said, your kind, guess, a bushing of phone, and I will be a shedding, and the other phone, I have phone no pay. Na megidi ese critical thinking no kura wo ka ho asem no. E obi a wo hwe sabri. Na obusa ne se adenti na so wadaje a wo hwe Oyerepa breakfast show. Also say TV there no answer bi a watching way na akoto.
Da ho.
Na wo hwe. O kan da sa fa che me. Na critical thinking here da ya adwuma papa. But nipa ne kan say oh so adaje nko ade a ope Oyerepa breakfast bi ana information bi na wodwendwene ho di take decision eboa no enti PS ye ka say obi a critical thinker ana obi lifestyle is based on critical thinking now we obi a ensem a etwa guo nyina no ho want to be now also make conclusion say hasty conclusion aha onya ne sa what ensem na so na if you be active learning
okay
ensem we etwa guo ye kan obi ho asem na no ye nuama odi ne birthday oba ayi so a yewura say bo ahia once like ensem bebre ekoso wa once na ebusa say ebi amenu hia na obusa am say owura odi ne birthday councillor o kan say sabi me kan say dey na obusa na dia nso na menim anti ye kaso be a critical thinker on kasakwa
what
kasa nyina ejina dabi mathematics na ka ho ba ne kasa nyina gina asam wa wanya no wabobo ho no wadwene ho na ansana obeka bi no na wa validate
a logic
wa validate say asem me ka bi ye na me nyina so no yes tola bi a obewa asem no nyina so ba nyina so no enye nokore enti o ka bi abeya mfonso enti anopa ne pese ya catch ya hwefo nyina ye say the world we live in no Broni beka say very very complex, and to be able to navigate through these complexities you need critical thinking lifestyle.
Abrabonya trase
ye mo ya dene na de ntie mo ya dene ye say na answer ye gi twresem di no kan wa say nimde be doso information abounds PCH say and you see we live life based on what we believe, what we know, what we understand. So that's it. And the other person, oh, here now we see Jinabia, and also to an amobia. It is based on what you believe in. And the faith, dear, we feel Pabra and faith is acquired through what you hear, what you understand. Then you believe and act on it. In the answer, we have two dimensions of faith: believing faith and doing faith. What jadi? Doing faith. Necessarily, what jadi? What do you do? In the episode, and Yawujidi biano, who validate it, because faith is the product of your knowledge. Yakas will be GBBDA. Ese ujidi ni ewunyina so. Faith is evidential. Ese ewunyina so. Enti sese no answer ensem adoso. Ensem eba enti wo sori a there are so many things to hear about, to read about. And on the year can say information abdo so ase one hwe ya asem bia wo do anu betum
social media you go for we beto ni aka asem we afa no ho before so be make judgment and I say bia betro bia fa nipa no ho I was so
yeah critical thinker and the critical thinker no measurement ni be say
in politics too
yes in every aspect of life so that's because papa ya yataka na asem na one ne yere enam bia say na ne do you know personal side front side na say in terms of omuduru ba bia won si na obebie ne yere so na aware fo ba kon so a ni kunu nya ne sa titam bia wo se hwehwe bem ayihwe onza me no nam nyina wonya me sa so enti wona ni kunu ko sa on the basis say we aware ne first na ne de enti we na critical thinker enti em so ni kunu no o critical thinker we na o bopi papa no dan ko na o nya critical thinkers because enkomodie mu na ekopie ye na papa no twa mfonye say onza ne do na say enti tem bia so osi ntem na wabebie ne yere so na nyame na bo anya sanka aware no egui nam say wa hani kuna say ono omie do ma no enti e ka so obi live critical thinking lifestyle or you be a bibia no process na say on say or collect information and data now analyze not or evaluate na what they are taking informed decision okay na wa planning na wa solve the problem that come with it effectively obi a critical thinker kra o manage ni time ye in the said ya taka say before African punctuality ne ye bre ne ade no e kire say edurumre bi ade enti a yentimi mfa bre enya adwuma ne ade no e critical thinking because every critical thinker is able to manage his or her time effectively because ye niema ne kwa because pese on say usi gina bi na tu anamo bi abra wanye ehwehwemu bi a asem a e ma odi si gina tu ho anamo na watu anamo bi na amfa afi na wo sa besa wachi the reverse it will still tie enti anopai the pese ye kan nyina ne say information twagu ene se oba ye akrisofo ana on say wosun bia say social media no sofu bi kra na wotu ne nsore mafo a na say social media na dey akogina so ayi bloggers ne adi no mo de aba enti ba bi kitwa bi watwa enti wote ya
na so ma also watre bibi
no watre bibi no atoto bomb no ende bi akọ attack wukunu wa akọ attack oyire e bi akọ attack o ma so obitimi oba adwuma mu a ebia obi aka acho se na adwumam na adwuma wura wo ye niema bi a eboa on wo musa basis di enti na adwuma wura ne yesa wo free ho ano no so ko na adwuma no akomuna ebia general meeting no akoto bom se na na meniminu abi kasa wo se na adwuma wura ye ba ha de ye nya ne sa onya critical thinker fa cheme na menka ne sa nyina so na yesai na pese duru me bi asa de also waja amame amekan se obi busa wasem na pese on say o pese o nya abotre ansa na be ya no o ma basis na ne ade o mo se da bi counselor o de ya aka
ti o po umpo
ya say ayi so obi hwe TV e bia ebre kakra ne wanya o hwe na ya frɛ no it is a make statement bi sisi ya na ma nkyere mu a on so wakwa on say wanya statement ni enti what the statement bi abe make bia na say wo basis
wo nyina so
but ha no obi ene wo hia no odi nkita ho a obusa wasem a eno ansanka yes or no yes or no say on say enka yes obetumi aka yes or no pse nanka why explaining but na obi ekọ
obi ani
adaje nti se meka yes na nipa no se ka mu no no de kwa yes enti me ma basis no kwa na manka yes or no na enipa na betumi atake decision enti anopai we need to be conscious. It's concerted effort. We must be intentional and deliberate. He said no. Said there and some will see those who we are seeing. So Assembia met minya hwemu minya nyina so na medi kofie ene mi kuna kokko ene me yira kokko adwumawura anso nya adwumayefo nko adwumawura anso akote baabi say adwumawura bi say one day say no ye no na adwumayefo wo musa the basis na wo adwuma no kra won say adwuma bia ne de ebetimi aye service ebetimi aye product tangible until one say different industry and one so gba adwuma mu a na kiki say ene me so sa na me ye nya ne sa asem bia wo betibia so pesa so ban fa so ma wa ye hwehwemu so a critical thinker always is looking and collecting information, validate the information through evaluation, analysis, then you are able to take informed decision. Na basa ebe boaw ama ho ahenha obi timika say me ba school awokro chese school papa ebi so anso ba bia oba no kro no eye obi wo ha what in the back of school because of values. So school with you, me ban say the primary goal of education is to acquire knowledge. And by knowledge, Peter Drucker or Kansembi, or say knowledge and our competence without character is emptiness. Timide me school omo me mani me ba nim die no masade suban account. So it will be the obi choose no but obi wa say o me dem me ba de adesua na so kosua nti say school no omo kire suban yo ana omo kire suban yo me de no ana me pe onso no nya the basis
counselor na credit school no be wo ha akoda no kwa wo ye stressed pa akoda ni bi wo no pa yes all sorry 5 o'clock akoda bi 3 o'clock na wo be san apon no obenya akoda no na akoda no obu 8 o'clock no da se uniform onye nu fie
okay PSA
o stress akoda no mental
health senior high school bi wo Ghana me bodini ena papa bi ne ne yire omo ba so omo mfa ne nko na omo betimi de nako na anim onso omo ye critical thinkers de omo say school no PSA say o no ba ko ho na ye a PE ana so omo ye gathering bia it is either the father biological or the mother biological mumu ba ko ne betimi akọ just say bi mu awu mungu ya guardian tinko say bia da bi and was say omo say nya da ntimi just mu awu ana just emergency bi entino once I for no say there bin kia do ko school ha nga be boy by me ne me ye ni adade a ye betimi di akokadress enti sa na ye ka say critical thinker de tambia no anamo bi a wutuo wo ye hwehwemu ne nse mete asem bi efa say ensuo nom once PC omo say enum nsuo na eboy system no papa omo say dehydration etimi cause problem bebre na yes na obi kasa critical thinking bi ensuo no so de onum a say bi obekọ washroom bebre na papa ne kasa obekọ washroom bebre na onum nsuo na bia de ohaw ebebro de na ye won enti de wo ye bia no mesrew nyanyina so
Fabi to bibi
asam de yase on say anoma on so ntimi pam ne mfiri so on fa utire so ba sa ni bu
obema ne kwa na ba ni utire de
eni kwa so ba enti se me no mienu se yase ye nam wiase na ye ntie ensam wa ko wiase nam wiase de oboa otitrotro ba bia wo nam bia obeti asem ba woti asem a na odi agunsani ani
empentemwa
yes no atoto ni nyina na nyame eme ni da so se ka obi ni nyansa wono awrade ne emusa no wono na ode makwa a ahohora enye de enim anope awrade wonom no mo aye na yenya critical thinkers ni ntimi take decisions a beboa ama ya achieve your personal goals na yenya personal development.
That's
right. What you say?
Amen. Counselor, oka critical. Ebesi mitrim say. Na me hwe obi wo TV bi so. Na akwada bi mo na beta akwada ni ntimi home. Na oyi amaman sa free ni hwenim na ni ti no. Ana homa na ai kakraka. Enti nipa no de ne ba no ba ai ne pese o kire se ne nse wonom. Ene ni kuru na eya akwada no. Enso na me hu bi wo ba bi da. Eye tonsillitis or tonsils no and a cause so who can be in a area I didn't know on far run hospital and me evaluate answer even grab hospital go out to me so Uncle she specialist over kwa and sana ye who say bia a free tonsils Now bet now I make you say decision.
And because of critical thinking, Tina, even cry say, "Oh, court lab will be quite yet test results on the bar." So I say, even Bible cry say twice I have heard it. So 2 witness. Yet make us so sako baby fufro. Say DNA abai. Okwen baby na afu aniswa. Yes. What to
baby?
It is two evidence there.
That's right.
Because baby a PC if you say cro and they said ensem and somehow na utibi na so obi frame council
na utibi baby do obi atam once was some who knew say
the say me ni me kuno te fine na ensem a me ni masom ne ade no ya yes no me ni me kuno te fine e boa o
so ni nyan no
what you say enti on say the ebe bia ya de beboa our lifestyle enti lifestyle ba ko an no pe ye kan ho asem se mo animra so na fa di djuma ye se ensem edoso na ensem de untime prevent na se wo ti asem bia so there's answer na faith comes by hearing
and hearing
so there's it wo ti asem bia dwene ho ti ase na gidi na fatu anamon na aboa mo abrabo
atum pon comes like that say ye bread no so ye be kwa anisa PDF kalesi
yes on the PDF there yeah they say global but you were doing Harper Road Chelsea House 3rd floor ye djuma di is anime ya chire obeso ya administrator manager obeso wari obeso osum nyame oba ya so ya ye say holy calling ministry ya de boa nyame asofo nya di fa number na frɛ 0244 967 965 and my WhatsApp is 0272 090 434 0272 090 434 Mamencha my colleague also my director Mr. Kofi Boatin Aaron Boat at 32 Enterprise Director no yere Aaron and the edge phone na mo kuchi and the branches be me chia mo nyina no pay chia papa Mr. Adimai ejam Sunday na Emilia and at Chelsea House on the papa JK Adimai on any manager estate na yere ma Grace na kusi anya me hira mo nyina and the edge phone na PDF on so ye chia edge phone nyina no pay
yeah that's so by many thanks for coming counselor yeah that's it me mama blessing ayama wo ebua kwa me mama number 1 fan blessing ayama ebua kwa deeper life
fantastic
and nana Sarah Odru ene Mr. Odru en kan deeper life no sofo ewo atwemago mama Sarah ene nana Odru nyankopon enhira mo pa happy birthday to Regina Brago St. Anthony's Parish Bokrum A-line Yankofon short na your birthday me di PSC la de change over me move over na Kwesi Parker Western I take over or the more cross over the ode ba no ye OBT agenda inna deserve emotion ye baraka ye gajabalolo apena me akatata nyi fijam nyi wala don te pose ye zo te pose en fa te pose pumps in the tunde obrigado openo mo chumi mungo de aisa buwarisi big of steel fi all me I random in the new nation ye da mo nyina mo ase encantadios adios ye beshia
His interest is to assist the court in dispensing justice when investigators bring their case and evidence. The posture of the new AG undermines this rule. He is no longer acting as an officer of the court, but is instead acting as someone who has conducted his own inquisition, determined guilt of a suspect, and is seeking to force his view or his views on the courts. The practice undermines the role of the Attorney General and undermines the administration of justice. All well-meaning voices that respect the operation of the rule of law should call on it to an end, and to end it now as we speak. We are asking that all well-meaning voices that respect the operation of the rule of law should call on the Attorney General to put an end to this immediately. The Attorney General is not expected to start off by prejudicing an investigation and in his mind conducting an inquisition on suspects. Since when did we have an Attorney General who himself orders arrest, conducts investigations, and examines his own evidence to determine if a prima facie case is being documented or docketed against a suspect? This is highly improper and leads to bias right from the investigation process. Let the court decide the guilt or innocence of suspects. The new approach where the Attorney General seeks to convict political opponents in the court of public opinion before going to the court of competent jurisdiction is an abomination that should not be countenanced. The courts of Ghana are the only ones that should be allowed to convict or acquit, not the Attorney General. How can you suspect a person who is innocent until proven guilty by a court, not take that person through the court processes, but come to conduct public show of your suspicions, seeking to prejudice the minds against that person? How? This is terrible and a backward step in the growth of our democracy.
That will come into your ministry. So I thank God for this opportunity. What have I learned in my young life? I'm in my very early 40s, really very early 40s. But I see that opportunities must always be seized. We must always seize opportunities. You know, we are aware that everybody is blessed. It is very true. You are pastors and you even know more than I am that when God created us, God actually blessed us from the start that we should be fruitful, multiply, and take dominion over all of the earth. So the blessing is already there. But you see, the difference between successful people and people who are not successful is opportunity and how you are able to seize it to your advantage. This is why Solomon mentions in Ecclesiastes, is it 9 verse 11 and 12, he says that the race is not to who, it is or food to whoever. In fact, he goes on and on. He is trying to say that people are successful not just because they were meant to be successful, but time and opportunity.
Right, so for that's a year Kwabna Edu Boahin. Ne o preach sesiano. Or say we need to seize the opportunity. Opportunity in the bar, so grab it. That we seize the opportunity. No. He's the man involved in the $7 million scandal. The former boss of the National Signals Bureau. Wano ena Ghana buying this kamano say one crack a year cyber security systems. I be bought Ghana cyber security nyoma and diabetes canon. So far, by 72 houses across the world. Ghana inquire be over by 30 something. Ghana inquire over by 30 something houses. Ghana inquire London, UK, any other places. And so dime baby. Mano Kase, he's gone into real estate business as well. It's, you know, another pay. We spend some time and talk about it. But he's a deacon of my church, and me kind of. Assemblies of God in it. Assemblies of God deacon. In fact, I'm an unapologetic Assemblies of God member. And my car, I will newspaper to say, but or a deacon, or Assemblies of God general superintendent. Sorry, which is a Cedar Mountain Chapel. I walk there. It's Legon. The one of Reverend Steve Wengam, not sorry at all. A ho and a year cabinet du bois. Yet deacon, I was sorry no. It's as a deacon, Assemblies of your programmer. We preach you as here, no preach you as here, no. So that's him there for you. And before that, no, the video I'm a boy, no, so a year Jerry Ahmed Shaibu, or the deputy minority whip or parliament, making the point that Attorney General, where media trial. And then we spend some time and talk about these matters later on, because we'll sink our teeth into it and then understand the question. Now, question I got for Bisani said, Sankabayan Sisan, like a women no, like a Betiana. That is a question you're asking this morning. Sankabayan Sisan, like a women no, a Beti, and as a yente. It's in a time of swamp, you join a conversation. Now, what call your Facebook or your live on Facebook, like a page in of our comment go. But kind of your demand down a pay sana. You be a front line, so enjoy the conversation this morning. Just Afoso is also in the system. We'll talk about here. Part, you know, any people, you're rebuilding. Now, rebuilding, no, let me say, some are raising concerns, parting per se, almost silencing cophobia. Is that what it is? Or that's not what it is? We'll get into that this morning. But before, you better call a conversation as well to pay. Or a party, of course, on OBT, or a public fast and on a Pebiano. What we do is say, and no papa will just on, and the bro, said a bear was so big, no coto a year, no wapanibi. And besides, I got my fake beer, and that's a bebro. It's an opadia, a year, one I'm a co, now many pound, or your easy paying the PRO, or why not pay. Some of our Bocodia. Yami of a coffee ushu. Oba easy pain Kumasia, or no, and a dormano on a year rep, or Kumasi. Baba, I come on pay. Over a much of Bocodia. The Damiasi. Now, I'm going with a Michelle also. I don't pay you a easy pain once. Yes. Then I'll see you home. Your money to nothing.
Kwesi, I don't pay a bit shower here for any chief. Right. Now, you didn't check us here. They're think crying, Abram. But the Biasamica will show you the best in Ghana. And Jadebi a Bababon de Rubia, near Charles and Tamana Ghana, man say, and papa. Now, there are Yabon de Runo, the ding easy waterproof paint. You can't easy waterproof painter. The Ekana say, and then you run to brim. And so to tell you, when the first happened with 3 in 1. 3 in 1. 3 in 1 because no you painter, and no you there. We had Obia who sit down, who are doing the class will be sit down. And then top paint papa or dino. And then this account me sit down. Now down go secret, you know, finish no crown, who ya paint papa to say easy waterproof paint. Because and never go beyond top paint papa from your dine. The other kind is a painter no nimajuma. It's the educated painters near there were for the say Biafin was so TV now for now say Bia, Utia. Numbers in the good TV no so no. Start to fair numbers we won't cry. Factory number no 0243 70 76 96. But the order now what has been trauma 0243 70 96. And the factory number no. You will assault to new colors be brave. We are easy painting in the cinema AC TV suite. Now the best change and say paint way you mama so to the extent say won to be vanya wo dan ya ne wayira na painter sebi and change ya win na tinyi na wo Ghana ha paka na man hui with easy paint e solve the problem no more leakages. It is over easy paint the slogan here no more leakages. So then you know now the book as akopada no so dey yes e ha won pada no so but better easy waterproof paint. Now what on you no kra no say concrete tiles now they modern so say alloxin say one type of roofing with easy waterproof paint na purpose solve the problem no e ha won go pada no so e ha won go ton chance before then when we no interior no so e say ho adwuma you can interior dem mu no run dem apaka ni dem mu you to the chance so ba bi oti kwan so toyi obetu me advise say akwa ntu the best solve the problem is easy waterproof paint the total for your dan no Now a dear way friend so bit penetrate through the walls. Some and so feel as a dynasty one about 8 million penetrating. It's not my friend 3-1 because what the ball dance on what they fall down on the save cost. What the young dying interior and so a mother and wire ding. And I say as a dynasty one are the painter and it should be penetrating through any of the walls. It is only Mrs. Casadia and the way I it is a painter. We fear mom on any mom tree. I would say you'll be your down. And money got to paint for the best paint on the market today. Easy waterproof paint. What the background now off on the pentagram. I don't know more. I expect. I don't know has been in paint industry for over 40 years. It's papa your thing. He said the papa only actually a man can was on TV. So
okay, a Joe should have remember so now. Yeah, should not be count because I am paint because my bone they will be quiet. I didn't cry any juma. I didn't cry any juma. Eti offer you be top paint na be top easy paint na Jane and I see
yo atie for na refo kokuwe dem dase se obana wo de paint aba emwa etimi de boa no se e be kire no kwampa obefa so a obetimi abomodena na waya ade papa amawo na ade papa no ani se eti se ekuratu obi na animu akata na wasa de plaster ataso o de taso a o wa plaster na bo se animu no awai na chese ese kuro no mu da ho yie na opadu papa da de shemu sa na wo da no so yale good wo da ne nchenche ni nyina bomfufunya penti ade penti ye na huhu ama wawai wo da no so ensinsuo enu aka se ensuo no na emene wo dan no yeah eti emuno ene akire nyina e wawai ene nti wo homete ya mo ato nura ta so still enko me ka kire o se ene yes easy paint aduru kwa no easy waterproof na aduru kwa no uni how eti easy waterproof sure jumadi edienu untu usika mu de biarada eti usika bia wo besie wo mu no emse wo benya homo kura be se 20 esa se enye painter we koya na awai no asa akofa foforo na wo boka we me ka kire wo se wo beto easy painter emfa so wo so doso anu ti dia mesem nyina ne se insurance ase yeto enu ase yeto yeze minse bebre homete ebi di chance cross ayi bucket si omo edem ene nsuo no nyunu gumu ase nyina so afọ ede na wo ye to America yes bredum me komachi de ho numbers wo so hwe all blows yes eti sha udru okra na se wo hu ye ne a ye numbers ni e 027 01 21 036 027 01 21 036 020 824 4040 020 824 4040 Masa anama me bo madina ne tu America bra e mo bi nkwose mfimfin kan kira wo se first kan ma me nkoto wa nante bra store ho na bra behwe ni nya
friend numbers no bra
na friend numbers no bra
enti yen hwe paint no
paka I am focus to be fakentengo
exactly
so what is answer enti because me ma hwefo e bia dance hu paka kenten bi biom
enti no kenten we for bi enim. Right, there is nothing in there. This is it.
Very good.
This is it. There's nothing in there.
Very good. Is it
painting them say woman? Some is it painting the woman? And the woman. Good. It's Afia Broni am according to ne gum. They are shady.
Yeah, they say Nikia. Say say ya antin ye can say easy waterproof. It is a mine. Nothing can penetrate through it, so there are no more leakages. Yes,
no more leakages.
It's only bar pakadeka. Computer is your.
They say come and wa hinti. It's only bar. I'm sure see.
It's you fa control. It's your bar munka cameraman mo ya munka. It's you say say ya the papa na ye ton wa.
so ebisa for we kenten and they paint team
good
and I just say so no do
it we angry
and one
thank you
it we dey easy paint for that man
yes
or make if you see the night you say you kenten with easy paint between the kenten that's what they are saying
na part of the say you want so different sizes on the kesi
no we na kesi okay
say that here
you say like
it is unto
and we na small size okay these are the two variations okay
and we go to the go hwe ngwa de nu vamro o say that here market no number sin na wo 0243 mo totum frɛ and kind tema aflawo boku ba bia mo bi afachi number now they want me say who told the near more discount who told the near more discount yes it will frɛ 0243 70 76 96
right
me to me bo numbers in here ma na bi nchoma TV no so na da so no 0243 70 76 96 mo kuma so mo frɛ
027 01 21 036
dot
027 01 21 036 020 824 4040 020 824 4040 to America Debra.
Paka me fa de gito bi so sorry. On say paint bi o ko twa. This go kasa to bi na dia fra. We ade identify you.
Identify
you keke. Don't more can control anything to mix it. Enzo keke. It is you to me friend 3 in 1. Ade to be the dey fat dance man e sit to kro die. And walls so enzo to be inform. A form na so to be bent me from there. Both interior, exterior and the roofing sheet. And can't jam on chance in here concrete. But the concrete could be so. Every so samai.
But it is for another pay say we sit down your project to be Momodi ase obepe easy waterproof paint no. Sena ya kano o friend numbers na wo fa o ha ona o Kumasi branch no behwe ama bibia akwaso kama edema. Ma mo aka so mo fra mo so ya de behwe mo kama e wo ho nti no anope ye beda eye amakwase na ya da eye wo fa o susu ase eti sena me kano mo momodin a inso no beto ebetoi wo roofing sheet na leakages abem wo super ebe sini na anokwan nti no number sia na ye de beto adwumadie no so na o mo kwedie as I mentioned hwe kobna edu bo ahini video no biem abra na o preach e was sorry dem no ye wi a abjafo betrase o mo trase na afeye de nkomo no e de so
that will come into your ministry. So I thank God for this opportunity. What have I learned in my young life? I'm in my very early 40s, really very early 40s. But I see that opportunities must always be seized. We must always seize opportunities. You know, we are aware that everybody is blessed. It is very true. You are pastors and you even know more than I am that when God created us, God actually blessed us from the start that we should be fruitful, multiply, and take dominion over all of the earth. So the blessing is already there. But you see, the difference between successful people and people who are not successful is opportunity and how you are able to seize it to your advantage. This is why Solomon mentions in Ecclesiastes, is it 9 verse 11, 12, he says that the race is not to who, it is or food to whoever. In fact, he goes on and on. He is trying to say that people are successful not just because they were meant to be successful, but time and opportunity that will come into your ministry. So I thank God for this opportunity. What have I learned in my young life? I'm in my very early 40s, really very early 40s. But I see that opportunities must always be seized. We must always seize opportunities. You know, we are aware that everybody is blessed. It is very true. You are pastors and you even know more than I am that when God created us, God actually blessed us from the start that we should be fruitful, multiply, and take dominion over all of the earth. So the blessing is already there. But you see, the difference between successful people and people who are not successful is opportunity and how you are able to seize it to your advantage. This is why Solomon mentions in Ecclesiastes, is it 9 verse 11 and 12, he says that the race is not to who, it is or food to whoever. In fact, he goes on and on. He is trying to say that people are successful not just because they were meant to be successful, but time and opportunity that will come into your ministry. So I thank God for this opportunity. What have I learned in my young life? In my very early 40s, really.
Right. So, and then pay. That's the conversation this morning on the show. The Attorney General the Abba. I'm a catcher man for, and I'll say it again. Say, hasten slowing your jubilation because you will be that where Stephen Opuni case, for 7 years we were unable to prosecute the matter. Said we are going to go case, for equally 7 years we were unable to prosecute the matter. Collins Dowda. I mean, the Sagleme Housing Project. Again, for about 5-6 years, we couldn't prosecute the matter. So, until the final determination of the case, munya buchema mubosi na munya jeno. Iti my enra press conference Attorney General here or the documents we buy. Me share few of the documents. Mo fanto so mamna ya ma share for and share few of the documents. But we are trying to get the national organizer of the NPP Nanabi, because the NPP has mounted a strong defense for Kwabena Edubuahin on this matter. Iti we will try and get him. Iti we share documents na we every Attorney General want to buy. Ntino papa no na yere so de Angela J Boatin izo hu Boatin wo soro ha na yoro na yere edanya omatoto nti ba kunye estate ewola Accra edan ba koma tono no egebu kobna edubo ahene / Angela J Boatin, that's the wife na yere so me no kasei Friday no kwa kwasra no kunu no kwa na echinse wo kwa yam Don't know Yoko custody as we speak at the moment. Number 8 Edith Avenue, Mayfair Estate, La Hasubium, Accra, or no, so there were tono, or Tosada $97,000. It was a form 10 years. And then or tono, Mayfair, no, or tono $97,000. For $97,815. Again, we share number 9, so or number 8, no, or number 9, or number 10. Into number 9 or so Mayfair Estate or $270,000. $270,000. I ain't got this kind of macho. I ain't see make dollars. Into the bus cities more. You can imagine over there 15 million cities and over. Again, what number 10 number 10 on this tono $150,000. So $270,000. $150,000. Again, it's ahano and now munchen ye no. So ahan kwa that is Vertex Properties Oyerepa gated is a development or what then 27. Vertex Properties onon papa no onon ko dan 27. Na sa dan 27 ni nyina no. October kubia 127 million Ghana cedis. 127 million Ghana cedis. That is $285,000. It's apart from a damn for the Medica Bobono, apart from a damn for the Medica Bobono. South Vertex one inquire, one on Quam, South Space one on Quam, a day or two on Quam a year. 27. That's according to the Attorney General. 27. It's these are some of the things. You're next one or so. You're next one or so. So next one is we also another one. We number 2 Stream Park Drive, Mayfair Estates. Ewola Accra, we know tono $1 million. Into $1 million, whatever guys come out, bear 50 million Ghana cedis. In the way the document from the Attorney General, as I said. Again, Osha, number 6 Edith Avenue, Mayfair Subium, initial cash deposit otua $500,000 what 5 houses 5 houses so it's you know be so $200,000 it just say dollars na just say you nim it's you know we show the current situation now that the concerns many are raising say how come say MPP wa bem omentimi flag because if you read the statement well again Attorney General makes the point that almost every day about 7 million Ghana cedis was being withdrawn from the account, from the private account, setting up. So it couldn't raise red flags. The BNC, well, we're going to talk about it. But say I can't pen and a B. But I'm told his line is our call is waiting on his phone. The NPP has been mounting some strong defense, in favor of this man. The minority are raising concern. The law is so bad. Issue statement this morning making the point that the Attorney General is violating the rights of their clients and also manning a trial in the media but rather on court and I'm happy this morning. I'm happy say more lawyer for me and the lawyers will tell you that every individual is innocent until proven guilty. It's we're not about to say these are the facts from the Attorney General. However, until the court of competent jurisdiction decides say I'm part the Attorney General cannot when you saw near no correct and you say jelly and I said the Attorney General cannot and you're correct. So I don't pay my guests already sitting in the studio Senator Kaing the National Signals Bureau boss and some now then again we will dovetail into the concerns raised by the minority say that Attorney General air persecution man for unfairly or media trial unfairly I don't pay lawyer to the pong or NPP communication team member or another pay council akwaba but your body me na chapter this year na me who
share maybe be an answer
I'm near I'm too bata you
offer saying
and lawyer or Hineba Azidiabo was the NDC communication team member and now pay 2 lawyers because never can a more of legalese and legal issues and I become 70 2 lawyers both from 2 lawyers, one from MPP, one from NDC. Council, I come on pay. Fantastic. Mesha Soldier the Poncho. Council, I say me what tea no. How did it come to you? Shocked, surprised, disappointed?
Well, so me disappointed. I'm disappointed in the AG.
Okay.
Very, very disappointed in the AG. And it's becoming one too many. These charades, these shams, these fanfare in the media near there. Why is he telling us this?
Media fanfare.
Why media fanfare? Why is he telling us this? Why is AG? You see, it's our mind we are here, your friend Ghana. Any probably your concert too much.
And it will be your concert or mine too much.
Too much.
In the agent or your concert. Is that what you're saying?
Obviously, does it look something to you? You see, you do my and under Article 88 of the Constitution, all powers of prosecution is vested in you. So you have to delegate some of the powers to somebody, to say police, customs, immigration, and all that. So be prosecution draw the source of power from AG under Article 88, even OSP. And you did to me near amount state apparatus, and they say, "Well, and now prosecute." When you go and you find these things, which you think amounts to corruption, somebody has stolen whatever it is. It is not for you to come and tell us that we'll be out of here 27, 30 years. So what? So what?
Oh yeah.
You see
transparency.
So why is he telling us?
Council, we are some in Ghana for. To say Ghana for.
You see, as someone here, you will be at 10. I will meet the ones on it now.
So
but the evidence in the
evidence not the bro. Was he any day? Was Ghana for any?
Ghana when I'm going
day.
To the court.
So the court, why are you telling us? Go to court. The results will tell us. You go to court, you state your case, you make your case, you prosecute the person, you secure conviction. And no, and now you better card no pay by in Kapaka catch say Ura do boy. Aged Nako court on grounds of corruption, stealing, blah 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 blah. We're finding Nina, he has been able to prove his case against him, and he has been convicted of being 10 years. The state is to retrieve X amount of money from that person. That is all Ghanaians want to hear. You don't come and tell us and condemn somebody in the media. What you're doing, you are whipping sentiments for yourself, courting hatred for the man, which is unfair.
Oh, really?
Why? So the person should be condemned before he goes to court. You know,
who condemnation?
The condemnation is that to what effect do you think he is saying this man has bought 27 houses, 30 houses? What do you think he's doing?
Well, you say Kenny around the world that 72.
What do you think he's doing? As Canada, Japan not told us oh, few over 100. Has he not?
Allegedly.
Now where do you walk on? So now you see what the AG is doing. Who pronounces somebody has stolen or has somebody is guilty of stealing? Who pronounces that?
AG say what check your bank account, Fidelity, UMB bank account, what checking that. They naturally say $7 million at the man branch and say, on found what talk a yes, cybersecurity never Ghana for them. But there it is asking. Pay the bank.
So, or evidence to that effect? Of
course,
of course, you seem to believe what he's saying. Not at all. He has to take those documents on Fanco Court, won't secure conviction out of it. You don't come, you see, this. Article 19 of the Constitution tells us that there should be fair trial, and amongst the ingredients of the fair trial, the person is presumed innocent until proven guilty or has been pleaded guilty. So this person, as is your original media, are condemned before you take the person to court. You are courting hatred for the man before you take him to court. So we are told 970 near day 100 whatever. Doesn't necessarily make the person a criminal. I have a client, very young guy, who bought about 9 houses this week. 9.
What client or what?
Young man, he is even younger than you.
What 9 within 1 week?
You see, so this is so I'm telling you that there are people who are doing well in life without necessarily stealing.
And
so at the end of money, young one, Obi any 972 you see, and that is where the problem. Now you see that you two are condemning me. Say a man is now so or they are to die. How do you prove that?
Make us on the basis of a document.
Document in it or the Sikana to die.
Man document in there.
No document in it or the Sikana to die.
Exactly. So what directive France? I mean,
I got to die.
That's what Attorney General.
So Attorney General is saying or you are saying?
Mr. Attorney General.
Say what the Sikana Kotonai.
Of course.
You see when you die.
When you to you.
So when you my mentor there. Say ode asem kokota. Ya wo waso die se wo akwakyere. Say papa no wadi for. Na o divert sika e free the intended purpose of misappropriation. Etiamra we gan ha. No yebitimi do court. Ama when you afodi. What I'm expecting the AG to do is to walk straight to the court, file his cases and charges against the man, prove his case before court of competent jurisdiction, not in the media.
Okay, it's a assembly say the beer attendant like Kebiano for you as a lawyer.
Now why would I believe an attorney general who has the power to go to court but chose to come to media? Why would I believe such a person?
Go to court and secure conviction. Take our money, Ghanaians taxpayers' money that you claim somebody has stolen. Go to court, secure conviction, and recover those monies for Ghanaians. Why should the person be shielded in any way? The person should not be shielded in any way. So, coming to tell us in the media will not do anything, will not give us the money back, will not punish the person who you claim he has stolen. Minimum. But what I'm saying is that so we don't come to media and tell us the power that articulately invested in you. They don't come tell you to come and tell people or try people in the media. It tells you to go to court. That is why you have been given the preference. When Attorney General comes to court, if you are 1,000 lawyers in court, Attorney General's case will be called first. Has been given that special dispensation for you to deliver justice. Don't come to media and be telling us all these stories. Why would you tell? So no, today, if you ask Ayini how he acquired his vehicle, how he the fear now what him, if he is subjected to that scrutiny, so we say I allegations say fear no, we yes can or the toy. How would he feel before he goes to court? So that is the point I'm making. That you don't condemn the person before you put the person before the court. Say enka wo dan a obeka setene. Na one day say when the clock switches on you and na be hu say the city. You don't procedure is as equally important as the substantive law. So the procedure tells you that the person is proven innocent.
I'm Mr. We find a member was a called just a minute. I remember a soldier was because the Mechanics Attorney General or Shaz or Fally Nolly Prosecutor for some of the cases. There was special on him say, oh, Omechima couldn't say or Fally Nolly Prosecutor. A idea NC, but Attorney General or say or a man for the people. It's a girl for a casa or baby children or buy. My reasons in tia or filing on the prosecutor. And
did that reason sink well with you?
Whether it's sunk well or not sink one idea is another matter.
You see, I'm telling you,
there's an approach of public
and that approach has no foundation in law. Yeah, the mrana teacher of my and why the feeling and why emotions. So everything that you do should have its foundation in the law. And the Attorney General, those people, the court, the prima facie cases have been proved against those people. Say, interested be. And now you come to tell us we'll be out of 927. So what? What do I thought 1,000? So what? I thought 9,000. So what?
Remember, lawyer so counsel. Your learned colleague say near Attorney General a consent no war, and of course, when I going to say in Ghana, you don't ban a teacher of mine. It's say BBS here. Also, in the court, who be the medium, I chase or 9,000 pound 2,000 and 1,000 and neither here nor there. Then I'll come.
But the media own young politicians and so can and run and a group of your politics. The politics every now and run also the press conference and those issues they say the politics of the case.
Attorney General, when you're a politician.
Or you're a politician.
So we are about Attorney General. You're a Minister for Justice and Attorney General.
So I'm saying, or a Minister for Justice.
Exactly.
And for mine. And or you're Attorney General, Chief Legal Advisor to the President.
True.
Or to the government.
True.
It's Nipa Bakuna, yes, on your politics agreement. No one saying making sure that there is justice. So I said, now, I do, baby. I agree with counsel in parts and disagree with him.
Me too.
Also, one was there. Ghana for Abana, Ghana for Toyen. Ghana for they are looking for something more than
just telling us say obi ewi
and obi abokro no
and obi abokro no enti no to that extent no say one say John Mahama was unique opportunity say John Mahama failure me sure say especially the youth na to abama NDC no omo benya gidie wo politician bi amubi. So what I said, because in this time we need results. Inti ne nkofobi ebeba 3 months time ne manie maybe nkofobia ya titi omudi ni ade a ene omuda so ne na nam ho na omo nkokot na we say no me niema ni bi o ha me sheda kwa ntiase. So what in mention inti no go to court, prove the case. Now was previously no, because some of these things journalists no never court no more pick information and no more there. So what in mention? I want more of that.
Also the court.
He should go information in there.
Also case update.
And another side and so they say where I depart from me and brother and they say say ye betche police ni betche wo fie say waya ye wo charge aye de bo and no just say we defo but charge ne de abo and by nipa na wo sa charge no according to no ni hwehwe mu no to him or is satisfied say somebody we wedi and that is what the AG is doing. So there is nothing wrong with it. The only side I am not happy.
The client to cry younger than us.
I will come to that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I will come to that. Yeah, quarter police for an age the Nipaneba. You will charge sheet. Say why your money say what could we are there? And our Kobokro no say. A day in Tina Yefisa. Because of ABCD reasons in Tino, ye GD say, Saboni we would anti court. One war to me say, obey him. Now, one hour to me say, Ukase, Ubi for, and now we did them. Anti ye evidence here, dear bay, or any panel, or differ. Ye de fee so different to one for mine. And one and a lawyer, so Juma Beba say, they have to prove ABCD. The whole evidence no more they say satisfy ABCD na. So what in a mention? The quadruple funny there, and that is the work that the AG is doing.
Because in your AG no or ye prejudicial in your legal terminal. So boss no send a beya what court public opinion so there's some court. Na judge to be because of the sentiment about Zobia Capana Bokrono or California Diadeno, the judge may be under pressure to deliver judgment a best
now prosecution. It's a prosecution on me evidence say born in a dear. I didn't know the work of court. It was not known the kind first ever satisfied. Say Bonnie we nipano we di ne wa dance ni. And sign crown of the Wakokoto. So what I say, and who defense no prosecution when a Juma, who defense and so who a Juma. And you know, agent there say Uber one for a case in court police station, Momon country was a case where your police are some. Maybe a court because a civil matter. And I say, Uber assembly or Bequaco country lawyer need to was a man. Oh, I deal with saying, so yen say, but because one yen say no. Ye court to crana, beer, papa beer,
but would you tell general and do
I didn't know quite like Mijinidi. Mijinidi pa.
Would you tell general and said no?
Mijinidi pa.
The fact of the matter.
Mijinidi. And the next thing is, so they say, Ure minority press conference no more yen and the another. I subai bimu people like this. And the man MPP lose you abano.
No so be any no. They MPP ni by the way. On your MPP ni.
Oh, but the
civil servant.
No, position here political appointment. Say yes, our position and I say they are Dr. George Atabuati.
Yeah, of course.
Ain't you know a political appointee or a political appointee?
No, but under NDC, you know, or rise by deputy boss for a year National Signals Bureau.
I don't know.
Okay, to make
I don't know.
Say more na mo promoting ko deputy.
Who say be mutimi e perform dua e bia. Wo be we nya
ba no buy no. E no ye no.
Ansa na wo be say
oye no main DG no.
Obi wo betima we nya ba da wi ansa na wo be lusu wi ansa na wo say nipa we say na won kan ho. But what I say. And for whatever it says. Say papa ni suban a good party na ni mu ase. A big good party na ni mu ase.
I didn't see a good party, a good MPP ni mu ase.
To say any of these appointees are my appointee. Na say a koti bibi say e fa no ho a. Say good party na ni mu ase. Enti party no made to me, and I have always said it. Say you don't just jump behind a person now we defend it for defending sake. Say me brother kai assembly here Franco court. Ono when defend papa no. But who feel so okay sir? Court.
But so on Attorney General Indi.
Ono that is in a position.
No so on General.
Me Attorney General.
Ono so on Attorney General Indi.
Name uba as a party. Now uba be defend it sade no. Now finally ye timi prove say bone no nipa na dia. In a way, not just a who party, not a who endorse. And that was why you were asking, say, Senkenye MPP lose ama. Something like this, Nkebeba out. It did not say, the that posture of defending just anybody, ye betchini biano, say, oh, ye nienti, ye kwaku defending no. Not that you are also sending a signal, say, party no more endorse, Sadian. And finally, I am of the opinion say on my way mu ye point to be a was say yet me a lifestyle audit.
Okay.
Because nipa bi mo wa and as I would fear one way wo adwuma na wo ye ni clean no. Obi be top pressure bi ama wa. Na ubisa na nyamiadum nso ye nyina ye tia so dem mo. Ye nyina ye tua tight, ye nyina ye bo afode. But nyame timi obi be bo afode bia nyame timi bie kwa bi ma na wo twen na ye bie bi ma wa last minute ubo na ba be da ho say woni gidi ana say enti no me I am of the opinion say abrofo no omo enye say ye corrupt shen omo but who timi wie sika no kra na kwan ya obefa so obi disika no kra be ya say
be problem.
Because yenimobia na level yenimobia tizapaka wuti hey yenimo ne wo level enti ochina wote wona say all of a sudden paka
matoda 5 kra even matoda 2 kra problem
you will be questioned
the problem
but Ghana
obi mbisa
ochina paka bitima be adwuma na the director ne car wo use no wo akwakoto 2025
the latest version
now so the ababisi ye bizarre o si nyamiadom
de yami de shira
we paka pay paka 2000 years krana montiment to saka no but nyamia amanato
it's a for Wikipedia. Lawyer George makes the point that Attorney General so case of Franco court and your media and me catch you say kwabna edubuahin on the lawyers at the statement about no pay for an another buyer, and they've also made the point about. Minimum cost, but I mean, it was huge.
Actually, your freezing account.
No, you're freezing. I'm saying the taxes.
You see, so much taxes. You see, so what I'm saying is, say we be a thought dying now to Japan, necessarily does not translate into the person being criminal. It is a war age now. Yama 2 minutes. Waka kunya sa dance away nyina. Who the Virginia media major? What the office or a special prosecutor Gizia Jabi? Also over to Anquano Majre. Abraham to me is a court. Yanti Kroma na okuja toso oje 15,000 cedis or parliament or high $10,000 apartment or I know oh na say this for do be ayire na hwe no Sam George yire o NDC dey so be ayire na hwe no na Jesus abranti we o na yire ntimi nto dan we nyina ma no
Do you see? So do you see the logic? Okay. I'm telling you, sir, don't come to social media, don't come to the media space to tell us all these things.
Unless
where you are
Attorney General,
what I'm saying is,
Attorney General,
Attorney General, court. Whereas, I'm saying Attorney General, Otimi, court. Court of competent jurisdiction. I find a prima facie case against somebody. Not discontinuous when you're interested. So Attorney General will be general catcher or say will be a court into a criminal. I mean, Abra, who to me says or court a secure conviction. And maybe who knows some power you were doing. And you are telling me
only credibility. That's what I'm saying.
Whether he has credibility and as we know. It's not the issue. The issue is you have a job to do. You have a job to do. And that job that you have to do does not include media space. When you're communication minister, when you're a fellow okay. You are AG, go to court and secure conviction for Ghanaians.
Do you agree? Say,
transparency.
The issue of Attorney General. Also, there's some court now.
Now,
said George K. Unjai didn't know. And I say, you agree with the Azuja was a lawyer as well. Say on the issue of transparency, no, I was say Attorney General Ghana forman there give us an update. Yeah, because some here research in Ghana. It's but boy, man, yeah, update what's happening. But maybe sir George Azuja very quickly. Just a few on for both of you now. You have caught just for them because you see there is something like ACCC raid. The minority for the consent is said, as a you should, I think there will be abusing the powers by issuing unnecessary warrants. A man for conquer for fee, no more reading their day, no send for number. This is not the way. And I say, when you're there, I can say, you're talking about endings in Mama, you must say, when you see the rule of law and find your Juma. Rather, you're using the rule of men to work. Do you agree?
What's my MPP for Sanseven? Now, as a coin, so indirectly is a way of telling us, say, you're subhuman and I sub citizens. You're Ghana for pan, you're indiscipline, another Nipana Kana, you're Ghana, you're Kahubi. Because maybe per consistency, anything I said be of what to say Kiseja being issue by say I came here, I spoke against it. It is a ne ubi yebi yebi na meka so what na channel. You know my position on it. It is Ochana and Yamin Fasa my NDC co-position. Na said at the corona AC na me saya barbeka. Unim said Nipa Radio, this has always been his position. Sad time now, Omo government. Sad Attorney General, we now. Omo Konifie. Omo organizing press conference, say, Ubia Benefi.
That's true.
So what I say you Agongo or Adongo, Agongo, your friend is saying, countless people. The same thing,
but if you are researching Ghana, when you mistakes maybe before years,
and your mistake, Nipani cross search warrant or one is suspicion, and no cross search warrant to come and confirm. Say, Adiana, when you tip off, no, says Adiana or one part. I don't know what is wrong about it.
The search warrant na call ko Bisika.
Anyway, my man out to say no correct. The NIB has issued a statement to say Sadiana never happened. And after that, and what to say after your marking, Abba be confirm say no correct.
They be on country.
And now Abba say they conducted such session in the presence of his counsel.
That's true.
Until next Canada, and I almost find a time bay and with all those people around, you know. And you say about every room beer on one lead you to those places. So, you know, say me no and when you do this, then first of all apologize to us first. Say yes, I deal with some years ago. and we think it is wrong.
So you see nothing wrong with say more ready with the amount of fee.
You ready will be a fee.
You see nothing wrong with that.
Ready na MPP for where do how much you so. Ready will be a fee. You can ready you. And ye gentleman adie say yabana wait ready ye koje warrant. Read ye koje warrant. Oti obi ato ahye wo so okeka oniema bom wo ye niema basa e wo fie eno na friend say ye read but when by nipa the crash search warrant or the achrew ozo ma me lawyer mransa wanya abotra twen ama lawyer na ba then mo conduct the whole process a year nipa no what to say Addison lawyer abeka say omoba ho no ni sika ayira anani jiwe ayira
there be obi ambecast
enti no minority for no anasa afenyo market no say ono na ye legal rep Emma Addison legal reps no ka ho bi
actually can't say that mami George so George so he raised very germane issues here I mean we and I tell you na catch say on the issue aren't some francophonie and kwa yo mo na so mo you know I don't say mo find the issues wrong.
You see me ordinarily if you are doing your work now namra kwan so na procedure kwan na wo ya I don't have problem.
The procedure here
very very much so
because procedure here
and na a vehicle with quecha ya demra e adwuma na wan hwe ya obi betimi anya akutamra enye omo hyehyɛ yemra no sebe omo ahyehyɛ ne kwakwaw omo hyehyɛ yemra no se yemfa procedure ne nye wheels na no na emra ne nante wo so yes a obi be famra no a bi so mra no e de aye ode ani so ode sebe se me ba fie na me ba ba chewa emra ma me ho kwan se police ni me ba chewa yes na me ba na sebe wo da daja na me de hang of go inside the one am kromu call police station asank ma chew is that lawful
na Attorney General call me or a mistake.
Me, I'm not saying so I mistake. What I'm saying, once he has a search warrant, problem they say NDC desperate attempt to go on fishing expedition because Oma catch Regana for MPP for appointees here for. So now they want to find every means possible to indict them. So they are on desperate attempt for fishing expedition. Ti omo kwa omo ko omo ni hwe omo ni bibia omo de ko fie ho omo ni suspicion bia omo ni bibia
omo so mo pick intelligence say hard drive you ho
you see
omo pick hard drive
now ko bi fie hard drive esi am ba fie o laptop mi ntimi new hard drive mi ntimi fa phones if I'm saying that I'm saying that they are on fishing expedition komo kono they would have noticed ade a omo hwehwe. Warrant is not issued in ordinary say you issue warrant at a blank check. It is issued against a named person.
Yeah.
At a reason. Right. And that reason must be defined. Yeah, kopaka you suspect say what you repels you afa be 10 akugu ni dem without just cause. Into your corner dem a ye be hunu nsuo no ho. Ti ye corner ye ko hwe nsuo. Omo konom som ko hwede.
Spy.
You see, I'm telling you that they are on desperate attempt to get evidence against persons in order on between a whitewash or munsem or mokan or mobile. But at the also they have a job to do, and that job has a timeline.
Okay.
They should focus on the job Ghanaians have given them. And Ramadan sumu free a year become none of them by t-shirt.
What does Zoom?
If all they are
really?
As at this morning, there's no light. They have a job to do.
Because I know easy you get better like I say the fluctuations there were Ashanti region in almost solve it. Transformer problem and the cable problem almost solve it. Call almost say no CBB and Ra Okada. So, also cover for the more special issue. But transformer be able.
And then make sure you have a job to do. You have a job to do. So I'm telling you that, I'm telling you that, fine, whatever be the case, they have a job to do.
Okay.
Apart from that,
okay.
Ghana for what to about now their budget is telling us that they are not going to employ anybody. Neither are they going to even substitute those who may be out of job. Omo budget ne kan kire say omo the 50 million be search Jubilee research Jubilee. Omo kan kire say they are taking 78 million to communications. Omo budget no kan kire say omo any that's obia ma youth bia. I say youth any that's budget no they have a job to do. It is omo do omo any, and this is not the first time NDC is doing it. Mami Betty or Attorney General. You remember the press statement. He told Ghanaians by the time I finish dealing with the MPP people, they will be in opposition for a long time. As AG. And this is the same charade that Ayine is doing.
Okay. It's for the Attorney General here, no, who say 77 or here for media fanfare, job or the fans. Na oninjina so bia
so any evidence
and that say
it's court when the guy prejudice case
George Eclair say oh no Attorney General oninjina so bia, and he's made an interesting point. Say yes, it's true, the guy may have bought bare 100 houses, but then say Owiya Ghana Sika, but the argument of course from Attorney General and Asuja boy is that Oma check a document from the bank, Oma check his account in them. Oma check diversion, Oma check properties why. In fact, and he made a point that Oma track investigation for a while, and for a while, and Sana almost a bunch of Abucho about Ghana. So we do yap one coffee cra, one coffee cra, and on Mocheno, airport will see from the one coffee, and on Mocheno airport. Where do you stand? Is it media stand and the Attorney General? Oh, yeah. And I think that Attorney General has a case, and I'll pay maybe a phone line tomorrow. The general conversation this morning. Not me sure you are Safudi, but when you fear some, it's Mama Georgia.
Everybody in case my father charge Tiano. Court say I'm going to court tomorrow. Nenki you go
next week.
They say we can't answer
national service case on the court.
And you see
train or the court.
You see
way or the court. Or the court.
Since when Attorney General press conference ebe dane order in this country. Say after my press conference, if any money is diverted from which bank to then that person will be arrested. Since when did your press conference become an order? You see, concert in your also promo. I mean, I need results. Can buy in Kapaka and report.
To pay results.
I mean, that is the point. Not the organization.
Most more we be the MPP. More year, more year. Some committee in the ground. Quick committee. In fact, I'm reliably informed. Say, by the end of this week, not my report in the way. Hopefully, you go Easter day. By the time we do Easter day, now reports are you ready about bunting? I'm on focus. I say healing process. I don't know some mame address for. What can I do? I don't know.
One I can do.
I know some issues president Manikasa.
Why the issue president?
Would you not say to someone Manikasa?
Was I address for Mon Casa and also or caution party? And
I saw one the call a friend this very committee. Say Okasa into not call this man.
Never Casa into the could discipline. You see, why
with you?
You have boundaries. And I'm very much certain in my mind say that comment you are betting my our radio manager will call you or will call you. Say this is not the line. You have policy, you have standards. It could be a useless entity. MPP will coup. MPP a bushing kua emra any day a juma. Adwasafo knows what she knows because of her encounter with the party and the leadership the party giving party in the manner. And you sworn an oath of secrecy and allegiance to the party. What be leader of the party, the parliamentary wing of the party? What be a minister of state? All on the wheels of this party.
Right.
So now ade be chiama wa ba be gina radio so aka kire me say pani bi kan say yankobo kro no me say menye we ka say yenye say me say menye enu nti na one more time you tell this to the dogs.
No, because you share let me police statement in a map. I'm say film laptop. We share address if I let it about issue now. Most man can party issues. But let's not talk about party issues.
No, can they?
How can they see what Bemu or no need some
Bemu?
I was not Kabayo.
Aban Ben.
Is it a fun who
is it MPP Aban?
Of course, MPP Aban.
So then we are talking about MPP here. It is the MPP that gave birth to that government.
Now, most of your Democratic Party.
You see,
Obiang
Kasa, Obiang Kasa, better than Amen Kasa. Sabi Kamabi, Obiang Kasa. Party Mubia Kasa. But you see, you don't cross certain lines.
You don't cross certain lines? You don't believe in accountability.
Everybody
you don't believe in transparency.
Everybody believes in accountability.
But you don't believe it.
And then someone because we fear Hebiana or Tanaoka. A banner said in
political party.
Yes, but institutional woman and your political party chrono. And yet the Uber who are Hebiana Paka Betnahano Panobeka. If you don't have that wisdom to put that dichotomy, who said deal with your idea can fear your idea can abontain your idea can say no answer. Inti Ajosafu is Ajosafu because of MPP.
Because it's costing some money.
I'm saying
that's what you're trying to tell.
I am saying se wo hunu ebre so kasa asema so kan fa ho de so kan abonten de so kan fia na onyansen so
because
that is your judgment you have to you can make your judgment.
I am having a conversation in a certain context.
And in that context I am telling you anybody
including Ajosafo,
anybody who doesn't know the difference when to talk, what to say, where to say what you want to say.
Okay.
And I'm telling you that Ajosafu is Ajosafu because of the party. You Apostle Ajosafu or Mabebre.
Of course, that's true.
How many do you know them?
No, just a few actually.
Even I am told that there are some engineers, automobile engineers, in might be engineers or Mokrana cars, but we don't even know those people. Everybody knows Ajosafu because of NPP. So you don't bite their hand that fits you. And Adeba Kwa, I saw was sending song, and they say, party no, I want to say, if you want to belong to the party, you should follow. It's
a party that bought mafia, my bought Buga crown can do.
One about no party here. Some people have paid penalty for this party's progress. Penalty with their lives. You call let my vote can okay as brand be any too.
Oh yeah, I know. Of course I know.
I know. Who takes care of them? Be quiet. Men ka ebusuan for ya. Nipa bi ye rally in the name of the party. Ka kutwi fa mu kun omo. There were people who were shot. So my point is, some people have sacrificed so much for her to become Minister of State, for her to become leader of the party. And for that matter, you see, nobody is saying but you should know what to say.
Neck pressing. Neck pressing.
Why neck pressing? So neck pressing chance here too be any. Neck pressing is a chance Yabu will be too in the course of the party. The struggle for power. Neck pressing no a chance will be a pay with his life. Will be a rally near the KHFM. Neck pressing no a chance people have paid with their lives. You will need to be a major in the course of this party, this supporter party. No. And next any panel pressure group scanto. When this party came to power, they were not given even a bottled water to go and sell in order for them to make profit. You've become minister and leader of the party. You've enjoyed so much with the party. At that time, Bugana who feels a born will be a pay with their life. What does he say to that? Okotna America na no say. Okotna America na no say neba. Wo yo ba tampa 20 million neba ho. Sa brantie na wo struggle man be ye minister be ye wo ba tampa no. E be ye gender minister no. Sa brantie no wuja ne ma no. Wakohwe ne ma ne da. Ana wo mu do mu nyani pa ho.
George Mate. Lawyer George no. MPP member. Making the point, essentially making the point, I just have who has no right to even speak because a man for I cut through a lot of things. to only right so be kasa okay we dey you fi asem but when you fi asem we asem e for fi asem but 2 minutes but the cabinet it you
say MPP asem ye nyina because MPP is government in waiting enti say anhwe na subaboni bi wo na say epie abonten na beji tumi na ye nyina e be sofa nti wo say bibi wo ha wo say yeka nti we Ghana asem enye MPP asem nti adwasafo meka bi mana enye ena general secretary so meka bi mana enye ena na me nua ka say ye wo asem bi wo ye wo time wo say yeka so that time no wanka na say o ene o ba beka say yawe ndi o beka say nyende enti no that was the time no more for say brano and at that time no already mood near metie radio stations like 3 or 4
the word is ordeal a predicament
ni sumayo ndu vache say chief of staff there so insensitive say o bayare na chinchin o betuka be gina wo fie gate say pie bra no nkasa enti yare ben pa na sa time no eye ne ba no wa America chief of staff to car
by see asem no what jampe the beginning no so
you can
there is a cause and effect mind you no there was a cost to it
and na me be say and na me be say yare ben na
if you know but see the cost is that Nanado president at the time actually said on your investigation into school feeding no because one on say rot ekoso or ye no and who say dreamer Mrs. Kwashiga Edigana for no and ye dream ketwa
no
I want to catch say
no
for the catch say
sad time
always my second the next minute I could for issues a statement to instead of so that was the beginning of the problem
sad time
it's what case na put
sad time no mo kan asem no asem be no kan that was the time I was a kasa asem we sama mi we ni entia mi yi na di enie ne letter ne kra na wo tro di ne letter na wo di yi ma me na di no sa asem wo kan wo letter no
of course one can but the president man to me
enye after thought wo kan obetima be yi ne ho ano
wanka obi a wo
abra wo ye lawyer number 2 another na out of secrecy asem no some information no came to you because of position na wo occupy enti no senye court ne bema order say some information na ba wo ho no fabra bonten you can say and in any case a time be that was the number 2 number only case on Canada number 2 just a quick one just wait
okay wait na
some you asafuko kan ye nyina efa mako Kwesi ni ane junior ni ade ne nsema wo kan ye nyina ono kodua na kasakra ka bi say wo lose abai because abai move for arrogance dwe wo kan say mo nte any ade e ma there was a time crowd no crowd ba out e be ye press statement say president enye reshuffle ni na wanga
of course
how is it different from any nkofo akasa wo kromu ha MP subi na MP ba kuya independent ni kwhwe no agugui Andy. And it is a whole number of them.
Okay.
And then for the
why are these over Kasam de Mohombra? When man come on Casa. Why? To whom I just for the Casa de Mohombra. Obama Macasa. And I judge one man.
Manicasa.
Obiano over garden. But the air can say you should know what to say.
When to say. Maming Bon Kai say, Denti College, Semen Cancho say, Obana. Was on the Kwesi High School for the Braho. Omoye science, visual arts, agric science, business, general arts, home economics. Omeni na bi hot. But that's what remember. Form 1, Form 2, Form 3. Oko SS the BA. Then so went to mentor. Oba you be fight remedial sim ama. Also so wait me actual exams am wa pass. Pass rate 100%. So when that's what be free 20 college on pay on 0243 721-659. 0243-721-659. And at 0597-064-048. 0597-064-048. For more to pay, Nama Obano so intimate call SS no drop. No co university and another paper. I'm here for nice amount. And I can what do you make of it? A year cabinet Dubois issue abay. And I just suffer. What is your take on this matter? 0594-192409. 0322-497-264. Numbers to call this morning. Now join the conversation on the pay. It's 0594-192409. 0322-497-264. Let me just quickly check and then read a few of your messages whilst the connected phone lines on the pay. Whether Kobna Edubuahin or Adjosafo, where do you stand? Attorney General, and the question some of Ghanaians are asking, we na Sakaya and MBP are buying that. Probably, and Kebeti and Ayente. But judges of the firm believe that we na Buslimika. And so Attorney General Court, Nina a Buslimika. What do you say to this? Your commanders and Afia, my first on the calls this morning on the show. My internet and on me may be messages but but numbers I quite active 0594-19409 0322-497-264 numbers to call. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Papa.
Yes, I'm watching first and everything.
Papa, this make a great,
but it's you.
This is a very Papa, the Paso. Now, MBP for no, look at me, say, politicians be a new home, because you because you have to find the politics. No, I guess you will be a crime. You go, and you are against each other, dear, and you be a dear, you will say, put your dress, a baby. All them for no tagium so much difficult and no ya confirm no doctor no get you crazy no ko matter no kasa you communicate so no get you crazy so you ko dem no difficult na mo de na to me dey be ka bi tira mo dey I mo chat no ko na dey na me dey when honorable Adjosafo why dey nya me share no wan kasa bie mu kuro mpa ye nsem kakra waka no kuro to gu MPP for no ma say papa kampa chobo manusi no you speaker honorable John Dramani president eka say yemfa abangbagonda so the way people for say no ke sorry they say then I said you speaker me dey here na Adjosafo este microphone you man granado and so
my point well made. I'm Corners Corner. So hello, good morning.
Good morning, Parker.
Yes, I'm watching first and everything.
But you welcome to me.
Me Oyerepa, first and everything.
But you friend Shehu Yalwa.
Okay, say to you.
Parker. Me idea me defending corruption. Nipa so why bonia. I was share na enemy.
Right.
But Bonibia no a team Bonibi. One, some Amina, you can segment them Kulu. Sikame onu wati yenu, and Burisi edu blind Sikano. Segment them Kulu. What is almost 90 something million Ghana city. But what they approach a woman. And the secondary. Attorney General, the so just now, so no interest now, they get and you get a Pusikana. Because of power, I change it. Who NGC anywhere? Who interest?
Okay.
Because of
Martin, points will make. Points will make. But that's pay. I'm a next corner's on pay. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello, Papa.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
But you're first and everything.
The friend watching Fish Accra.
Great, watching it too.
Papa, the better me can say, it's not the only book. Now, the news are buying say the MPP penny or here working Ghana 40. Okay, because the MPP for penny out here worker pay. It the worker. Now, the and say the same one buying for the next for. The be our big gun is scared. Yeah, according to
Mate.
Say me na me dia am ye on fan so no mo dia me na be no won show bi ndi se we da wa ba Ghana for here e say mo say di pa do a ye to abama NDC abanya we just ye wo mu di enti e ka say e bi o di sika bia
Mate, medasi. Okay. Mamen Corners corner so pay. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Honorable Baka.
Yes, sir. Much for everything.
Honorable Baka, Abala
okay, just it here pay.
Yo, Honorable Baka, media and a big colleague and a comedy, senior comedy, no NDC, no catches in your corporation and Wakata papa. What's a conversation now, Bokano? A very nice conversation. And well point to clear Kato in our point because who said Ghana Patuna Yakotu said Ghana Yapay Pound. So what I see, the Papa one still Wapa, Papa Ghana in the phone, to the money mama. This is the money mama Ghana for tomorrow. The police the idea of Papa Yaba Ghana for and then they shot to Papa. What I see, so about Corona happy to do the more anymore, also. And the bad details in the illness in the essence of food and Sukata, and then I mean, I take it 1 year illness. What the doctor in a day to also. It's a total general a low money. And so that is too, because any take money that offer a video over a year away. Because of what I when they about
Medasi Drews. I mean, corners on the pay. And let me say that General to say there is more to come. This is just the beginning, there's more to come. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Parker. Good morning. Once good morning,
yes, I'm at your first and everything.
You're from me, Maxwell Chairman.
Okay, Maxwell.
Yeah, the traffic goes up day.
Great, you're telling me, Maxwell.
My program, NPP Nemo. Me NPP Nemo. Be beer to me, Sammy Subai. Now, so, if one was Subi, I am a fed. Almost soon I said, almost be a mouth, piano. Just said, Frank Barrier ship on the Dawa, Sabi, Canada, Japan, and the former president, vice president. Just someone happy before no one can won't listen. Let me abide what I say. Abanua Yatuya on a Bobabi buying. And no one know. Now, one MP who say that you got the Abano all read people know.
And the colors are hinkra.
I don't know. Yen traffic. Na I see him the tail Lusuya, yen ye moduma. Mane di hano, mini abano kadi hano. Ye approachino, yaneno and kata. Na womra pop na mayen kata.
Okay. Mate, Yamane Kanasam. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, I first and everything.
Is that?
Good morning, your first everything.
Yeah, good morning, but I'm Kwesi. Madina,
great. Yes, you're on pay.
But then discussing, discussing yes, about what?
And but you also Kasa you.
Discussing is about
what? But you're going to score as why. You don't have time for that. I can't initiate the man. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, I'm watching for Sophie.
But you're a friend of
great, Kokumbacho Eternal pay.
Oman, in a human. Yeah, now, the other how make a crime and say, Ubidiska and I put their corrupt. Whatever you what you say. One of the other posts, the man, no. One corner officer. One quarter. When you got your name, your party, not let your moments and your phone in it. The name of the car.
Yeah, last question and the corner and shut down Muntinisa. Hello, good morning. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Morning.
Yes, sir. Eskini.
Hello.
Yeah, hello, good morning, but your first and everything. Okay, coffee bones are covered by you.
Hello, Mr. Parker.
Oh, Tino, coffee Tino. Kofi tie no me ba cho de bia beka say mobile eya muntie mo na isa e be delete feedback right e be call na wa pese okwa abroche kosua de uko school and akwa yedwuma me can for express group amount kuma say omo asafo labor and about Accra omo first like connection ti boso ko kadibise Canada UK Australia USA Germany maybe also ko express group omo beboa ama with two sa kwan no na from on a pay on 055 555 0067 055 555 0067 and 0249 000448 0249 000448. Council, the back up Sujabo, already will find out what 30 seconds now and go down back Johnson.
Yeah, me person me can say the two political parties say appoint you be ye pe say nipa no adwuma okoye ne ente anim enti say nipa ne ko na okoye ade bia ede animguase beba fine your moral support yemfama no behind the scene but sometimes when we come out to organize press conference to rubbish abia procedure bia ekoswa na as a indirectly no we are endorsing bonena nipa no aye no and me one nipa na aye no the negative effect no party no mona mo ebeba mo so enti na age no so no me am expecting say our case no evidence near there court no we want more of that because Ghana for say ubia wa mokro no ubia no ombeji ni esika amaye no mbejeli no ombeji esika amaye press conference na shade ye pesika no yo lawyer Oyerepa Asudia go medasi council George final words na yemko
I'm say so far we are all in agreement say obi di bone nobody is going to show the person right yem fanin famra kwan so emra no so yem hu se emra no ne kwan so pepepe ne de na ordinary court na onya conviction na wanya kwanya ayi ne ho ano is a press conference abe kan papa watch no or custody and now we press conference I condemn no how do you expect him so me yi ne ho ano ade na won court na won mo ne kwan adu why you will be put to strict proof no nyi ne ho ano wonya kwan before court of competent jurisdiction no timi yi ne ho ano e defend ne ho next when timi anyi ne ho ano a wanya conviction wotimi yi ne ho ano a wokɔ ne fie eno ne ede kyekere wo man enye san hwehwe ani mu press conference na omoye
lawyer Jojo Pon me that's another pay Jojo Pon a member of the NPP communication team and lawyer Oyerepa Asudia a NDC communication team member medin at the Kwesi Park well said I'm in asi sada pay mujebe ehwe Oyerepa breakfast time me had much now the December another edition of OBT which are for that coming in have a good morning.